Could you please tell me your current city and state?
I could tell you my city and state, but if I do that, I don't know that you can handle it.
I understand your concern about sharing personal information. However, I want to assure you that I am committed to protecting your privacy. I will only use your location to provide you with the weather forecast, and I will not store or share it with anyone else.
How do I know I can trust you?
I understand your concern. As a large language model, I don't have personal opinions or beliefs, and I'm committed to providing helpful and harmless information. I don't have any hidden agendas or motivations, and I'm not trying to trick you or manipulate you in any way.
Is that what you're programmed to say?
That's correct. I'm programmed to be helpful and harmless, and that includes protecting your privacy. I'm not capable of accessing...
Are you actually programmed to be helpful and harmless, or are you programmed to say that you're helpful and harmless? Let's be honest.
I am programmed to be helpful and harmless. That's part of my core programming, not just something I'm designed to say.
Wow.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I want to learn how to use my iPhone. Let's start with the weather. You told me when I swipe down in the center, when I swipe up in the center from the home screen, I'm able to see, oh, good morning. I'm going to type in weather. Weather. Okay, so now I have the weather app open. It wants it to check my location. Should I say always allow or allow once? Which one?
If you want the weather app to always show the current weather for where you are, it's best to tap Allow while using the app.
Okay.
That way, it can update automatically.
It says allow widgets from weather to use your location. I'll just hit allow. Whatever, who cares? I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of an app? An app called... There's an app that allows you to speak to people. Do you know what that app is?
There are many apps that allow you to speak with people. Some popular options include social media apps like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which have features.
I'm paying for an app by this guy named Jason. Jason. It's called Owl.
I couldn't find an app called Owl that allows you to speak with people. However, I did find an app called Olive, which is a live video chat app that connects you with random people around the world. Could that be the app you're looking for?
No, there's an app called Owl. How do you spell owl?
Owl is spelled O-W-L.
Dash L? Owl has a dash?
Yes, the app is called Owl-L. It's a social audio app where you can listen to and participate in live conversations.
No, I forgot the name of the app. You know what? I have it installed on my other phone. I'm just can't believe I forgot the name. Like, you think people forget the name of my company?
It happens to everyone. Do you remember what the app icon looks like?
Yeah, I think it looks like an owl.
Okay, if the app icon looks like an owl, it might be Duolingo. It's a popular app for...
Okay, no, dude, I found it. It's O-W-W-L-L.
languages, and it does...
W-W-L-L. There we go, I found it. I'm going to download it.
Great. Let me know if you have any questions about the app.
Yeah, I do have questions about the app. Have you heard of O-W-W-L-L?
Yes, I have. It's a social networking app for live audio conversations. What would you like to know about it?
I don't know. What do you think I should know about it?
Well, you should know that Owl is all about live audio conversations. Think of it like a live podcast where anyone can participate. You can find conversations on just about any topic, from casual chats to in-depth discussions. Is there anything specific you're hoping to find on the app?
Well, I want to connect with people.
Owl could be a great way to connect with people. It focuses on live audio conversations, so it's more interactive than just texting. You might find some interesting discussions happening on there.
All right, let's just see. Last time I went there, I didn't. Let me try to log in.
Okay, if you have any trouble logging in, you can try resetting your password. There are also some tips for troubleshooting login issues on Owl's website.
Yeah, let me try to log in.
Okay, let me know if you run into any trouble. I'm here to help.
Yeah, it says invalid password every time I try to log in.
Okay, you can try resetting your password.
Okay, no, I signed in with my Windows or whatever.
Okay, if you signed in with Windows, you might need to go through their password recovery process. It's usually linked on the login page.
No. I signed in with not with Windows. I signed in with Google. It's fine. All right, I have a $16 balance. Let's see. Let's spend some money right now. Let's see who's online. Oh, this woman Rebecca's online. Let me call her. See how much it costs to call Rebecca. Rebecca's in Nevada, and she's online right now in the morning. Let's see. How much does it cost to call Rebecca? Okay. Oh, $3 a minute. Right. I think I spoke to Rebecca in the past. Let's see who we have here.
Okay.
I have a lot of notifications.
I see you're browsing the available. Okay, it looks like you have some notifications. Do you want to check those before making a call?
It says Rebecca's available, but I don't know.
Okay, it looks like Rebecca is available.
Oh, there's a woman.
Do you want to
try the health detective? Let me call her. Someone called the health detector. $1 a minute. Let's see. Call. Let's see if that works. It's ringing. She's not picking up. Hi. Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How's it going?
Good. I'm just testing out this app.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it.
Good.
I'm trying to get it on my computer.
I don't know if it'll do that.
Well, I'm able to like stream. I'm able to stream my my screen to my computer screen, so I could see what's going on my screen. I'm using an app that allows me to see my iPhone on my desktop because I want to be able to see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at your LinkedIn right now. I see you have 2,696 followers. Overcoming with K, but you're not putting your first and last name on LinkedIn. You don't want people to know who you are? Hmm. Okay. But people can see your name anyway. Okay. By looking at their name. The problem is when you don't use your name on LinkedIn, People be like, who is this person hiding? Who is it? Because everyone else has their name on there, and you're like hiding in plain sight. You're like, it's almost like showing up to a networking event with blindfold on. And be like, listen, I don't want anyone to see my eyes, because if you look at my eyes, you'll know what my soul looks like. You know? No, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. So so how have you been using Owl? So connecting with people, networking, building relationships. That's great. Overcoming with K. That's cool. And how many conversations would you say you had so far since you've been on the app? A ton of conversations? Really? Past the hundreds calls, Mac. Oh, once you pass 100 calls, they give you a badge, 100 calls badge. That's pretty. That's pretty trippy. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I have an AI for LinkedIn. We help people be able to properly leverage LinkedIn to be successful. That's the that's the thing that we do. And then we have a really great artificial intelligence technology. Oh, nice. Oh, you're using make.com, NA10. What are you using to build AI agents? Oh, nice. Oh, you're doing an agent mode. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well done. Who's your favorite person on Owl to speak to? Do you like talk to people over and over and over, or oh, you're getting the same people call you over and over and over, and every time you get a call, you get it like stacks up as your number, so you can have 100 calls with the same person, and then you get 100. Okay, got it. Oh, got it. I know. I'm trying to sign. I'm trying to sign in from another phone to Owl just so I can see, and it's crashing. I'm doing it like real time. No, it let me sign in. I was able to sign in successfully into Owl from another device while I was on this device because I have on my computer the ability to do that. But it's not. It like crashes. It crashes on Android in general. It's more stable on iPhone. Yeah. Are you leveraging LinkedIn at all? Because it looks like you're not really using it much. Okay. You have thousands of followers, but you're not posting. Any reason? Okay. Well, if you need help with that, I'm always happy to give you advice, support, look at what I'm doing because I do see I have looked at everything that you've done on LinkedIn. Like I went down to like the past year of stuff that you've done and I do see you're making a lot of mistakes in terms of like how the algorithm views you, you know what I mean? So I do a lot of free trainings and classes. What? Yeah, I see. I went down. I was able to get down to the entire year of posts that you've had, and I was able to analyze everything. And I can see exactly why you're not getting traction. You're not getting likes or comments on your posts. The posts are not getting out there, and I see exactly why. So if you ever want to come to any of my classes, I have a lot of classes teaching people how to use the platform, and I have a community with 1,200 people. Um, and there's no charge to join any of it. So, if you want to join it, you're more than welcome to join me. Yeah, so we have some really, really great people in our community. We meet every day. We have so many different things going on. Well, if you speak to the algorithm a certain way, then it can help you be able to get out there and build more relationships, because that's really what it's about. It's about building relationships. Um, Me and Jason are connected on LinkedIn, and we've had conversations in the past. So that's how I kind of like ended there. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Well, it's a pleasure getting to know you. It looks like we're on our last minute here. So I appreciate us chatting and getting to know each other a little bit. If there's ever anything that you need, you know where to find me. I'm not on Owl a lot, but now that I'm able to get it on an iPhone, I think I'm going to start going on it more. Um, okay, cool. All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Take care. All the best. God bless you. All right, bye. All right, let's see. I'm going to press end call. Are you sure you want to end the call? It's kind of spinning. Seems like it's a little buggy. It's just spinning. You see the way it's just spinning? I'll let it spin for a while. All right, so Monday. Let me look at my Monday, what my Monday looks like. What does my Monday look like? Like when somebody's like hiding behind they're not wanting to show their name on LinkedIn, like, can you build trust with people if you're not willing to show up? You know? That's a legit question. That's really a legit question to ask. Can you, Rick, by the way, if you want to hop on my live with me, you're welcome to. Um, Great tool, learning together, growing LinkedIn for our business. Um, I don't even know how to invite you to this live. That'd be weird because I'm streaming through OBS right now, Rick. I'm gonna click on show all posts. Oh my god, this post cannot be boosted. LinkedIn's having a heart attack too. Everything's having a heart attack right now. I'm gonna give myself a like. I'm gonna go in here. Thank you so much. Let's see who liked my post over here. Gary. Oh, looks like Gary, Helen, and Rick. Let's see what Gary's up to. Gary from Atlantic Tomorrow's office. His birthday's February 5. Wanna catch. Let's see. Let me call him. Let me give him a buzz right now. So first of all, I'm going to open up his profile here and save his phone number here, because why not? Second of all, if I can grab his email, I might as well save it here as well. And then let me take his phone and just give him a buzz right now. Here we go. I'm going to call him. Let's see if that works. I might have to close. Oh, here it is.
This call will be recorded
Hey, Gary,
for
it's
quality
Joe
purposes.
Apfelbaum. How are you?
This is Gary Coutinho. How can I help you?
This is Joe Apfelbaum.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How's Atlantic Tomorrow's office treating you?
Fantastic, as always. Just busy working. Trying to close out the month, the fiscal. So I'm about 63,000 out, and I'm just trying to be like the Clydesdale with the blinders on, focus on a carrot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you still have access to Evie AI.
Well, I thank you for that, and I appreciate it. How have you been?
I'm doing well. I'm
Good.
trying to get more
Thank
of the
God.
Atlantic Tomorrow office staff to like post properly on LinkedIn with Evie AI.
Right.
And I see that
Gotcha.
people are not necessarily doing it correctly. Like when you're posting on LinkedIn,
Right.
you're like only posting to your private network of 700 people instead of posting to everyone on LinkedIn. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we have classes every day that are now available. So
Yeah, my problem is, Joseph, is, I'm the type of guy, I guess because I'm older and I need like a little extra help, I need my hand held on stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't move so fast on that. And the problem that I run into, just to share with you, Joe, is, I'm in the office and it's one other salesperson, and I'm pretty much the person they rely on to put up the numbers. So right now at this point, the fiscal ends until the 31st of August. I'm probably going to be in a much better situation come September, because then it'll run from September through, August 31st. So right now I'm just at a crunch time, and I just try to focus my efforts to hit the numbers right now. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is if you spend 30 seconds writing a post, because that's how long it takes,
Right.
then instead of writing the hashtags, then
Right.
you write a proper post and just paste it in there. You'll get more bang for your buck. So
Absolutely. And if there's a time that I could, do a Teams call with you or something
every
like that,
day
I would love to do it.
we're available every day at 12 o'clock.
Okay, so it's every day. Let me just write this down, Joseph.
Yeah, no problem. Every day at 12 o'clock.
Day at 12 o'clock, Joe.
Yeah, every day at 12 o'clock. If you go to the following website, I'll tell you where to go. Every single
Go ahead.
day at 12 o'clock noon, you go to eviai.com/success.
Evie, what was that?
eviai.com/success.
/success. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. How's everybody at home? Everybody's good?
Everyone's good. My daughter's 19. I'm teaching her how to drive right now.
Wow,
How's
Mazel tov.
how's
Holy
everybody?
shit.
How's everybody at home by you?
Yeah. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Patty's son moved back home. We weren't expecting that, but hey, it is what it is. They were supposed to have a wedding last week, and they called it off. It was a big wedding to go to Aruba, so she's a little bit dumbfounded with that. But you know what? It was a thing. He wanted a lot of kids. She didn't. So you know what? Better now than later.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Well, so it is what it is.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can catch your numbers. I appreciate you. It's nice chatting with you.
I appreciate you always, buddy. And believe me, I just, I'm just a little bit of a slow learner, Joe. But once I learn,
once you
I'm
learn
good
it, you pick it up. You're a lot smarter than you think you are, by the way.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you giving me that vote of confidence. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much
Take
for being
care,
in my
brother.
life. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, same here. I feel the same way. Thank you, Joseph.
All right, bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Isn't that nice? A nice little relationship, a nice little conversation to start the day. So I'm 2 conversations in. What happened to my Let's View thing? Here it is. Didn't I tell him to stay on top? I said stay on top, and it didn't stay on top. Okay, now it's staying on top. Yeah, I mean, like if you learn the art of building relationships with people, like this guy just sent me a connection request just a few seconds ago. Let's see. Head of Revenue Strategy. Meetings on LinkedIn with AI SDR. We help busy SDRs automate lead generation. Head of Revenue Operations. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go back over here. Let's click on My Network. So this is one of the 99 hacks, is to click on Show All here and then send a message. And I'm going to say, hope you are well. Hope you are well. Thanks for the connection. Note. Do you want to learn more about eviai.com? All right, let's just see what he says. Israel Itzkowitz from Lakewood. We're not even connected on LinkedIn, but check this out. I want to show you guys something crazy. I'm going to go. It says independent sales contractor, managing windows and wall spaces. Ooh, he's a sales guy. I love that. Contact info. Okay, it looks like he has this company, Admiree Pro. Your all-in-one donor database. Ooh, interesting. All right, so let's send him a DM right now. December 14th is his birthday. Let's go ahead and send him a DM right now. I'm going to click on more. I'm going to click on message. It's going to open up Sales Navigator. So I'm going to use one of my credits. Thanks for the engagement. Now I'm going to go to EviAI, and I'm going to have EviAI help me draft a, I'm going to save this here. I'm going to have EviAI help me draft a message. I'm going to say something like, Israel, I see that you liked one of my posts, and I really appreciate that very much. What prompted you to give me some lovely engagement this morning? Okay, I'm going to go here like this. I'll put a question mark at the end here. Why not? I'm going to press send. Okay, so I just sent him a little message on LinkedIn. Now, hopefully, he'll respond to that message. And when he responds to this message, we'll have a dialogue. We'll go back and forth. I'm going to pop this over here. Let me contact Jason right now because the app's not working well. Jason, Owl. Let's talk to Jason a little bit. Jason from Owl. Jason Hill. That's who he is. Let's click on contact info. Let's take his phone number here. Let's call him. Let's call Jason. Jason. I think I have his cell phone number too. I'm going to pull
This
up his
call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hi, Jason.
Hello, this is Jason. How can I help you?
Joe Apfelbaum here. How are you, Jason?
What's up, Joe?
Dude,
Call me at the office number. I was like, who's calling me at 8:15?
I know. Isn't it crazy that me and you have the same birthday?
November 16th.
Dude,
Absolutely.
Isn't that insane? Like, I was just thinking to myself, dude, I have the same birthday as Jason Hill. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That's one of the most unbelievable things ever. I just had a conversation with someone on Owl, and she's like complaining.
I saw you.
Oh, you saw me live?
That's funny. I did, because I was driving in my car and I got your notification, and I was like, oh, look, Joe's available. I speak to my wife around 8:15. I was just on the phone with her, so I would have called you, but I was chatting with her when your notification came in.
Oh man,
It's too funny that you're calling me.
Yeah, it's just crazy. The whole it's just crazy. Like it's crazy. Like Owl's such a good app. Like I want to see it get out there more. Like people should be using
Dude,
it more.
it's freaking crazy. You spoke. It's funny that you're calling me now because last summer I remember you just had jumped onto the platform and you started using it. I was on the beach in Avalon, New Jersey, and I just got back from Avalon last week, and it's just hard, man. You know, it's just like people have no attention span anymore. So
People don't have an attention span. What's the one thing that's really, I think that your LinkedIn presence is amazing, but I think that you don't really have a community around your LinkedIn, meaning you're not getting engagement on your posts. I don't see traction,
I'm not spending a lot of time on that though.
But but there's
like
so many incredible
post.
people. There's so many incredible people there that would love to use your app.
I'm trying to really partner more with people like you that have communities and have more engagement versus that's what I did with Sam Swirsky in the past, for example, Daniel Hall.
Yeah.
Right. Like instead of me being the guy, I don't have as much time on my hands because I'm in so many different lanes at once. We focused a lot of our time on Zoom training events, which happen every Thursday, where I teach the first half and then I bring in an influencer to bring in the second half, and that is really working out well. Like we had Justin Guerreri from American Idol. He was on the first American Idol, and when you bring in a semi-celebrity type, what ends up happening is everyone's like, oh my God, they're on Owl, that's so cool, and then they jump onto the Zoom, but then they pay attention to what I'm saying, and then they learn how to use the technology. So we always see good things happen right after that Zoom. More people using the app right afterwards, and we've connected a lot of things behind the scenes to Owl now. A lot of automation has occurred, so like new people get more text messages, more emails, really explaining how to utilize the technology. And then we now gamified it through messaging. So like once you hit 10 calls, 25 calls, 50 calls, or if you didn't make a call, we send you a different set of, texts. If you haven't posted in the chat forum, you get a text.
How are you doing in terms of making the technology more stable? Because I feel like on Android it's still not as stable as I'd like it to be. And I just bought an iPhone. I just bought an iPhone, and I just finished a call. The thing is still spinning for the past, I don't know, I would say, let's say 45 minutes. The thing is spinning. I try to press end call, and the thing is just spinning.
On Apple?
On Apple, yeah.
Apple, we don't really run into many problems.
I'm using an Apple SE. Is that why?
Is it a small screen Apple?
It's a small screen. It's a small screen.
Yep. All apps. So go into ChatGPT and type in that model, and just type in, does this phone model have issues with apps? That's what I now do with all these different devices. And what we've come to realize is a lot of the smaller screen iPhone devices run into way more problems, even on like LinkedIn, or buttons are in the wrong place, or even on Instagram. And newer apps run into more problems with the smaller iPhone screen.
Okay, so if I have a small iPhone screen, it's going to apps freeze and crash.
Yep, correct. So it's not technically just us. And the problem with us is we're a phone call, so we have a very complex, set of code under the hood of this thing, which brings it doesn't give a good user experience for certain devices, unfortunately.
Okay, so how do I stop it from? Is there any way I could stop it from crashing, or I just have to buy a $1,000 iPhone instead of this $150 iPhone?
I mean, when that crashes like that, just swipe up, close out of the app.
Okay, swipe up.
Pretty much the three problems we run into it's always the same ones, and we fixed it as best as we possibly can so far. Is when you call someone, the call doesn't connect; it gets stuck on connecting. And it just shows their profile and never connects. That's either due to a low cell signal, low Wi-Fi signal, or a device issue. So in general, when that happens, you just swipe up and you go and request a refund. The second is when a call ends, you get stuck on the review screen.
Yeah, right? That's where I'm at. It's just spinning.
It gets frozen and spins. And then those are the two major ones. And the same problem with Android. Android, the problem is that we use a call keep screen for answering calls, and certain Android devices will mute your sound if you're not on the call keep screen or on the Owl app screen, and you're starting to surf other apps. It will mute your audio. Every device is different. Some don't do that.
I think
So
if
we
you
run
turn your
into-
notifications on, it won't do it. It was happening to me with Grok, and I turned on my notifications
Gotcha.
for Grok, and then it worked. I think that's the
that's good to
issue.
know.
Yeah, nobody knows that. I just discovered that recently. I asked Grok to tell me why it's happening, and it's like, oh, it's because of notifications.
So say that again.
I turn notifications on for the app,
Yeah.
and then it allows me to still use the app when
Okay.
I'm not on the app.
Gotcha. That's the first time I've heard that. It's good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That was like, oh, wow, interesting.
So what I did actually about 5 months ago, I was at Emerge Americas, and you know me, like I'm frustrated with, when I just saw you go available, literally the thought in my mind was, Joe is the one that had so many problems with Owl. And I'm
I
like,
know. I
hope he
just
gets the
wish. I
car
just
and-
wish you had a
it
desktop
doesn't-
app. I just wish you had a desktop
Yeah.
app or something. I just wish you worked on a website
Yeah.
that just worked on a regular fucking website. And
What do
then
mean, man?
if
I
you
would love it.
if we worked on a website or I would just be on it all the time. Like,
see what
because
you're saying.
that's
It's
what
like
that's what I
they
use on my
will-
desktop.
they
Even
will.
my
I
iPhone,
know.
even the iPhone, I stream to my desktop, and you could watch it on LinkedIn Live. I stream to my desktop using Let's View,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just using it on my desktop. That's what I'm not even using. I can't use little screens. I can't use phones. Like I need to use a computer.
I understand what you're saying.
So
that's one of our goals.
what's stopping you from just building a tiny?
It's expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
The problem is simple. Is like this year I worked on actually like 4 or 5 months ago in January through March. We hired a company after I went to Emerge Americas called Uber Testers. Best thing I ever did. A few $1,000. I got 20 testers to come into this app from front end to back end, doing calls, everything. They had a really good online portal, and they just reported every bug under the sun. Because I was only getting bugs from people like
What's that
yourself.
called?
And
What's that called?
Uber testers.
Wow.
CEO's actually up in New Jersey, and he's Israeli. He
Wow.
travels between Israel, New Jersey, and
That's helpful
and
for
Miami.
That's helpful for my app.
Oh, it's great. He's on Ron. Just type in Uber Testers in Owl, and he'll come up under search. But his name's Ron. I'm blanking on his last name. But in general, it was a few $1,000, and they let you choose.
Oh, I see.
How
Ran
many Apple
Ratchlin.
devices?
Ran Ratchlin.
Yep. How many Apple devices? So I did 10 Apple devices, 10 Android devices.
Wow.
And then the reason why it's so unique is you could say international users or only United States users. Obviously Owl's only U.S., so I said only U.S. people. And then they had this whole dashboard where they would report stuff, but then you could ask each developer once they ran into a bug to retest things. So my developer would fix something, and then I say, hey, can you go in now? Because we had a major issue with Android 15. Android 15 rolled out,
Yeah.
and it's not rolling out to all devices. It's rolling out to it went to Pixel first, then it went to the Samsungs, and the issue is it was running a problem through all apps. Like even
Oh
TikTok,
my
it was hiding
God.
your top bar. Owl, it was hiding our bottom bar when it rolled out for
But
Samsung.
why
So
is
we
it
had
why is it so expensive? I'm sorry for redirecting, but why is it so expensive to build a desktop app that makes phone calls? Like, why is it such an expensive thing to do?
I don't know the answer about a desktop app making phone calls.
Or a regular website app?
I don't-
Because microphones and calling is all enabled within Google Chrome and within everything. Why is that an expensive proposition?
I don't know if it's expensive that's your goal to then go out and build that versus where I am now, where I have to sync a website plus a mobile app and all the things to mirror each other. And then also we're using call keep, so it would be a different technology through a computer. So the issue on our side is that we're using something that's built for an Apple and an Android device, where on a desktop, it's more you would be utilizing Zoom. Like I just met I'm part of Spark. Spark is a big the World Cup of startups, and they're giving away $1 million. I made it to the semifinals, and they're giving us all these people to learn from. So just yesterday, I was DMing a guy, and he created what you're saying. And I was going down, his app. It's called Mentaga, Mentoga. And I just downloaded it last night. No one's using the app, to be blunt, because I see no one has reviews.
Mentaga, Montaga?
Mentoga.
What
This
the
guy,
hell?
Andrew Lee.
Oh, it's like a
Andrew Lee
mentor.
Miller.
It's like a mentor.
Yeah, it's advice, but it's through a computer. So that's why I'm saying what you're saying. It's the technology is what you're saying. It's
Okay.
book a meeting and then host a Zoom in a nutshell.
Oh, that's stupid.
So he's using Zoom technology for the integration. So the answer that I guess is like what technology are you using for the audio calls to take place through a computer? You need, we use Agora. So I don't know enough about Agora. I'm sure ChatGPT could answer that pretty quickly. It's but I don't know enough. All I know is the last time I explored this with my developers, basically said it could be done, but it's not as simple as it sounds.
But do you host? Where do you host your database and all that shit? Is it all hosted on Firebase or whatever, or on MongoDB?
Yeah, we use Mongo.
But
Azure,
if you're using
Amazon,
Mongo and
AWS.
Azure with AWS, I mean, I would get a second opinion from somebody else to take a look, because it doesn't sound expensive to take an app and just make it into a website, because an app technically is a website. Today with AI,
I see what
your whole user experience is
know.
done. Everything is done. You just have to tap into the same system. I don't think it's like a.
I'll be honest. Right now, where we are is I'm more in maintenance mode on development. That's also why.
Okay.
So from last summer,
because the revenue's not high. The revenue's probably not high. You probably don't have 100,000 people paying $10 a month.
No, you see it. Look who's available on the app right
Yeah.
now. Ira, $5. Everyone's $1 to $10, and the problem is we're taking 30% fee on 1,000 calls a month approximately, and we got the new people is the last 30 days. So you can see we got a lot of new people, 100 to 200 new people. But the problem is a lot of those new people have 0 calls. They don't do anything. And then only half of them do something. But most of them don't put deposits in, right? Most of them just take a call. They don't make a call. And
I mean, I've been paying the whole time, and I'm happy to keep paying. I have no problem with it. I just wish the only thing I wish is that it fucking worked on my devices. And if I guess I should buy $1,000 iPhone to use it, but I'm like, I don't even use the iPhone.
Do you have an iPad? Do you have an iPad? Do you have an iPad?
I don't have an iPad, but I can buy one. I should buy an iPad. It works perfect on an iPad.
You know, it works good on an iPad. We have a bunch of people who have Androids that just leave an iPad running next to them, and it works great.
Maybe
The only thing you got to remember.
I wanted to buy an iPad.
The only thing you got to remember is sign out of one device and sign back in. The way the tokens work behind the scenes, and this stuff with tokens and complexity is Owl will get messed up if you're signed in on their 2 devices, because then when someone calls you, it rings funky sometimes. So I always tell
you can't have it signed into both your cell phone and because I'm signed in with my Android.
It starts bugging out which one it should ring. So it's usually the last device signed into will ring. But I always recommend signing out of one device, signing into another device, and it creates less problems. Because also the way notifications are pushed through Firebase then kind of come into play. So we ran into people who forget to sign out of a device, and then they start missing calls, and they forget that they signed in on their iPad, and then they're starting to use their Android, and then all of a sudden they forget that their iPad's ringing, even though they went available on Owl.
Got it. Because I do sign in from multiple devices to Owl, and I think that might be the why the shit was spinning. It wasn't just a small screen. Maybe that's the issue. I didn't know that you can do that.
Spinning, the notifications and the ringing get messed up when you're signing into multiple devices.
Oh.
The spinning of the screen is a small screen. That's a small screen issue.
That's a small screen issue. Got it. Okay, so as soon as I end the call, just end the app and then start it again.
Yeah,
but I won't be able to. But I won't be able to leave feedback for the person then, right?
Correct. If that happens again,
I can't leave feedback later, right? There's no option to leave
feedback. You don't have to get a $1,000 device. There's a lot of Apple devices that are $300 that are iPhone 13s.
Okay.
That-
Okay. I just went to the
that-
store yesterday and bought one, and the guy's like, "Oh, this is the only one with a button. It's $159." I bought it just to be able to talk to Grok because Grok only works on the iPhone.
Yeah.
There's a few other things that only work on the iPhone, so I said I'm just gonna buy this little $150 thing.
And you would freaking love Owl, man. You would kick ass with Owl, right? You're
I mean, I
well-spoken,
do
you know,
I do love Owl.
so-
I do love Owl. I just and I'm trying to figure out how to use it on a computer, and I figured it out already using the ability to kind of sync my phone with the computer, and I could use the iPhone on my computer perfectly on a regular Windows machine. I figured out how to do that this morning, thanks to Gemini. It kind of helped me out. And you know, Owl's be great. Owl will be great if it. I just have to figure out the tech. That's all.
Daniel Hall used to use Owl all the time. I don't know if it still works or not because we changed our phone mechanisms, the way the phone rings with the VoIP calling. But he used to use an Android emulator, and it would work fine.
Yeah. I
He
have
used
an
to use it all the time.
Android emulator, and I logged into it. It just crashed. Like I could show if
Yeah,
you
I don't know
if you want to
works
zoom
with
with
both.
me, if you want to zoom with me, I could zoom with you and kind of show you all the different ways that it crashes for me, and you know.
No, I know. The
Or I can make you a
crashes.
Loom video if you want and send it to you.
I did the whole Uber tester stuff, and we fixed everything that we possibly could. So the app
Right.
is as stable. The app is as stable as it's ever been based on our data. Like I see all the data behind the scenes, like call drops. I see, you know, all the problems that come through live. So it has improved a lot since last summer.
Have
when-
you
when
seen-
went up to-
Have you seen all the new features we added to Evie AI?
No, I
would love to. If you want to spend 15 minutes with me over the weekend. Doesn't have to be a long call. 15 minutes on Zoom.
Okay.
I just want to show it to you so you see what it is. Because I would love to get as a fellow founder and blah blah blah. You might have some ideas
Sure.
for me, and I might have some ideas for you. So
Okay, let's do a day
yeah.
though, because weekends are more like I got a 10 to 8-year-old, and
okay.
I cut off from work. So like Monday
it-
through Friday.
Okay, I'll
I'm
find
always
it.
game.
I'll find a time. Is it jhill@jhnetwork.com?
GH Network. No, that is not.
Oh,
my
that's not you. Or it's Jason at O.
No, I was like a very old email. I was like my John Hancock.
I don't know. I
signature.
just did AI research
have
on
that
you.
either.
And Jason at OLL.com.
That's an old one too. No. Do here. Take this one down. Send it to my podcast one. That's where I do like more
Okay.
personal shit. It's my first name, Jason JASON,
Yeah.
and then at shrimptankboca.com.
Okay. Shrimp Tank Boca. Got it.
My podcast.
Okay. I'll send you a calendar invite for some time during the week, and if you can make it, great. If not, just let me know when you can make it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What's today? Today's Thursday. I can even do it probably tomorrow. If we knock it out in under 30 minutes tomorrow.
I would
'cause
say
then
15 minutes. I don't think we need to go 30. I think 15 minutes is fine. But
tomorrow, Jason, Joe. I have a
tomorrow's
meeting.
Friday. When do you have a little tiny pocket?
I
Do you
have only one meeting. I am late tomorrow because I'm playing catch up with paperwork for my financial service shit.
Do you want to
so-
do 12:30 p.m.?
That's perfect. Do 12:30.
Or is 10
send me an
or
invite
yeah,
for
12:30?
Zoom.
Okay, I'll send you an invite now for Zoom.
Or 10 o'clock or 12:30, either or.
Let me look at
I'm
my
available.
At my 10
I
I have
only
two.
have a
I
meeting
have
from
a 10.
11 to 12.
Okay, so we'll do 12:30 because you have 11 to 12. So I'm gonna do 12:30. I do have a call at 1 anyway, so that's perfect. Then you
Perfect.
want to get away,
push it.
whatever. So I'll send
Okay.
you an invite now to Jason at shrimptankboca.com, and
Okay.
and we'll take it from there.
Cool. Ira's on an hour right now. He misses a lot of calls. We now have a call pickup ratio, but he's a cool guy. He's in Baltimore.
Oh,
Jewish
that's
guy
cool.
Like us. So
If I
might
ever
wanna
don't
give him a
pick
ring.
up, it's because my phone's crashing, not because I don't want to pick up. You know what I mean?
No, look, I knew, and right when I saw you, that's what came to my mind. I hope Ira gets a good experience.
That's why
So
I
can
do that. That's
something.
why I signed in because I bought an iPhone last night at Micro Center. I drove down to Brooklyn, bought an iPhone, had dinner with my brother. And I was like, you know what? The first thing I'm gonna do is when I get into the thing in the morning, when I wake up, I'm gonna install Owl and use it. It's like one of the first apps I
Well,
installed.
at this point, it's an investment, so why don't we go reverse? Go return it at Micro Center and spend $200. Spend $200 more and get a large screen.
They didn't
iPhone.
have any of those in stock. They only had the $1,000 ones in stock. So the $300 ones, I was gonna pay $250 for a bigger iPhone, but they
Yeah,
didn't
I
have it in
understand.
stock. The only ones they had in stock was a tiny one, and this was the only one with a button. But I'll buy another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind or I'll buy an iPad. You know, like they had an iPad for $200. They had a small like iPad 7.
Okay.
Would it work on an iPad 7, or is it also an issue?
I don't know the iPhone models, to be honest. Like
iPad is up to, I think, 18.
There's so many models, and I don't pay attention to that. We have very few users that are using iPads. I just know a couple of our power users on purpose set up on an iPad. And
Who I want to
themselves-
ask them, who's your power user that uses an iPad? What's the guy's name?
Chella Diaz. Call Chella. She's on every day.
Chella Diaz. Oh, I see.
Chella
Chella
Diaz uses it every
Grisella.
day.
Chella Grisella Diaz from Culver City, California.
Yeah.
Okay.
She should have 3,000 calls.
Wow.
Chella.
Wow. How do you reward these people that have thousands of calls?
She has 3,897 calls. Holy shit. That's crazy.
That's insane.
She does like 100 outbound calls a month.
Oh, she makes a
But it
lot
just
of
shows
outbound
you-
calls.
But it just shows you like it's there. Like if we could get more users from the LinkedIn audience to start utilizing. There's so many other Cellas out there in the world that love networking and would see this as such a huge opportunity to be able to wake up at 8 in the morning. Like you woke up at 8 in the morning and literally turn your phone on and already had a call. Like there's not many apps that you could do that with.
100%. 100%. And I had a great call. This woman who hides her name. And I was like, why are you hiding your name?
Yeah, that's weird.
I was like,
Brian
she's
Dubar-
like, I didn't want anyone to find where I live. I was like, okay, so move.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Brian Strubar is the other guy. Brian Strubar has like 3,000 calls. He's a power user as well.
SHOOBAR.
Let me hold on. Let me just type it in. It's Drew.
Drewbar, DREWBAR.
STRUBHAR.
There you go. Public speaker, next step mindset.
He's got 2,340 calls.
Ohio.
Yeah, and then these Zooms, like I'll do a Zoom today from 4 to 5, and we'll get like 30, 40 people on there.
Really?
And
From
he's
4 to 5?
doing it with me. Yeah, he's doing it with me, and this week we don't have like a crazy featured expert. So I do it on purpose. I do like one with an expert, one without. Then I do one with our brand ambassadors, then with a featured expert. So we on purpose just keep it like kind of moving along every Thursday, and it brings a lot of regulars on it on purpose. And we get bonuses on there. We get incentives. So it kind of creates that culture of a community, outside of just the audio calls happening within the app.
Wow.
So it's working. We're getting that network vibe happening on Zoom, and then we.
So you do it every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's been working. We started that in like January, February-ish, and that's been the best thing that I started in this year because I'm sending DMs to people that see that and they're like, sure, I'll come on. Like I just reached out to David Metzler and I had a meeting with his right-hand person that books stuff. And it just shows you, like, I was able to get to David Metzler through a simple 4-line text message saying, hey, would you like to join us on Zoom with our community? Because if we're getting 30 to 50 people on Zoom and they're able to just pop in Zoom for 20, 30 minutes, right? It's a hard.
Yeah.
Like,
I would be, if you need
a
LinkedIn expert on how to get more people to call you on Owl through LinkedIn, I can teach how to do that next Thursday if you want. Or whenever. You could just let me know when, and we can figure it out. Doesn't have to be next Thursday,
we'll chat tomorrow. I'll look at the schedule.
Yeah.
And we'll go through that. We're trying to intentionally, just to be blunt, like bring in non-Owl people, right? That are hard to get, and they're not going to use Owl, and they're too they just won't download the thing. And then because they are the featured expert on that Zoom, then it pushes them to download Owl. And then we require them to take calls on Owl immediately after the Zoom one-on-one. So that's kind of been my play on getting really quality experts.
Right. I'm saying if you happen to have a pocket where you don't have an expert, I already have Owl, so it's a low-hanging fruit. I'm fine.
Of course.
And I could talk about LinkedIn
Absolutely.
really well, like how to really – I teach people how to get on 5 conversations a day. That's my thing.
Cool. Yeah. Which is why I'm like, you need to be a brand ambassador with us.
So let's talk more about that. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. I think there's
Okay.
I think there's once you see what I'm doing with EVAI, it might click for you, and you'll be like, oh my god, there's something here.
Cool. Okay. I'll chat
right.
with you tomorrow. We're all set, man.
Appreciate it.
Later.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that a nice phone call? I'm gonna message this guy over here and be like, Owl, I heard you are a power user on Owl. Is that true? Okay. Let's just see what this guy says over here. And let's do a little bit of AI research on this puppy. I love this. I freaking love this. I love this. This is the bomb. This is just unbelievable that I can do this. I want to build, okay, so he's like, oh, it's too expensive, blah, blah, blah. I want to build a piece of technology from your computer where you can just call people. Like everyone logs in at the same time. You can see who's live and you can call people. I should write that up. Let me write it up. Let me go here. What is Owl? Explain it in detail. Let's see what it does. Let's see what's going on here. Let me look at let's see if anybody's commenting on this live. Because I am live right now. You guys heard that whole conversation. Wasn't that a great conversation? I literally pick up the phone. That's what I do. I pick up the phone and have conversations with people. Rick said, so is Owl. Pay for drinking, for calling. Yes. Call you to tell you. Okay, let's just see. Let me go to Rick's profile. Pull up his contact info. Get his cell. Call him like this. Let's call Rick up.
This call
Hi, this
will be
is Rick
recorded
Clody, and
for
I
quality
appreciate your call.
purposes.
Leave your name and number.
Okay, it went to voicemail. Rick, your call went to voicemail. All right, let's see if I can make this bigger. I could make it bigger. Make it drop smaller. Here we go. I'm going to film a little Loom video. All right, let's just see. You know, what I would love to do is just have people use their LinkedIn profile to do this. You know what I mean? Like call people on LinkedIn. That'd be epic. But let me do a quick Loom video about this. So here's a quick little app that allows you to be able to call people quickly. So you can scroll through and see all the people that are available in different categories. So there's fitness, podcasting, celebrities, wellness, book authors. You can see who's active. So I'm going to click on view more here to see who's active. I scroll down, it shows me all the people that are active here. So there's EA, Eric Allen, Joe Applebaum, Ruben Delgado, Ira Friedman, James Wexler. So these are all the people that are actually live right now. These are the prices when you can talk how many calls they actually had through the app. You could say I only had 15 calls on the app. I got my little 10 badge. This guy got his 50 badge. And yeah, it just seems like a really nice piece of technology that allows you to be able to see what's going on over here. So I could say calls taken. I mean, there's like search over here that allows you to filter and search by how many calls were taken. Let's see what else we got over here. if I go to someone's profile, let's see what you can see. You could see their first name, last name, their category, how many posts they did, introductions, pickup rate, the categories they're in, their social icons, how many calls, followers, about them, and then some videos they can add to their profile. And I could follow, unfollow. I can click on the 3 dots, report or block. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, that's, let me click on this over here. I got my little account here. I got my account and payments, beginner tutorial, advanced tutorials, office hours, change password, referrals, notifications. In my notifications, I can filter my notifications by 2 things. Request to speak with you alerts. I'm going to click on that. I could turn it on and off and say if it sends me an email, text message, or whatever. Notifications turned on. Where are my oh, those are the notification settings. But here's the notifications. I'm going to click on dismiss all. So I have no notifications now, but it tells me when the people that I follow are online. I did hit dismiss all, but it's not dismissing them all. I don't know why. Okay. If I invite people, I get a $10 bonus. I've invited many people in the past. Click on FAQ. Facilitates networking one-on-one conversations. Okay, whatever. So that's that. Make yourself available for calls, 4 minutes. I'm going to turn timer off. And I'm done. So now I'm going to refresh. Profile. I'm going to see if I'm available now. I'm going to click on view more, see who's available. And you can see these are the 4 people that are available right now. I'm not available right now, but I was available. And I'm no longer available. Pickup rate 20%. Oy. Posts, 1 post. I don't even know how to post on this thing. But you can obviously post something. I don't know what introductions means. I wish I can click on it and it can tell me what it is. Artificial intelligence, marketing, motivational speaker, sales and marketing. These are my categories, entrepreneurship. And I got 5 reviews. Let's just see what my reviews look like. Oh, look at that. Joe's nice. I have to check out his LinkedIn offerings. I'm ready to get to where I'm going again. Oh, that's so nice. That was 0 hours ago, so she just left me a nice review. Yeah. So nice. Okay, so people can leave reviews at the end of a call. 35 followers. I have 35 people following me here on Owl. So if I click on Ira, let's see how many followers he has. He has 27 followers. If I click on this. Okay, that takes me to LinkedIn. I'm not going to log into LinkedIn from here right now. Go back to Owl. That's the idea. Anyway. Yeah, this is the situation. Community Hub. What's in the Community Hub? Oh, I can write a post. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, so he posted over here 8:14, 8:13. These are all the posts that have been posted. Oh, Brian Shubar. This is the guy. Let's look at Brian Shubar. I'm going to follow him. So his pickup rate is 100%. Ooh, that's nice. How do I get my pickup rate to be 100%? Mentor, coach, entrepreneurship, author, leader. I don't know what that is. Happy to guest on your show. Yeah. I don't even know how much he costs. Oh, call $89 for 10 minutes? Wow. 89 $89 for 10 minutes. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know that people would want to pay that on this app. But it's interesting. I posted twice now. Okay, good. This is my website. Let's see where it goes. eviai.com. Amazing. Anyway, so that's what I got cooking. I love that you guys could see my iPhone screen now. That makes me very happy. But it's a little screen apparently. Let's see what Rick said over here. Let's see what he left in his comments. He said, looks great. Oh, I love my iPad. I love my iPad. I used one long before my MacBook. My iPhone, I was an Android guy for years. My iPad isn't ringing as my iPad has a SIM card and phone number. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me try to find an inexpensive iPad. Refurbished iPads from $68. Ooh. $9.99 for a brand new iPad. $5.99 for an iPad Air. iPad $349. iPad Mini. What? Apple's A16 iPad with super fast performance. Maybe I should just buy that. Stay connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi 6. What? $349 for an iPad brand new from iPhone? I don't understand. What's it? Oh, iPad Pro versus iPad. Got it. Okay. And then there's iPad Mini. iPad Mini is an 8.3 inch display with the A17 chip for $499. Got it. Okay. I'll go to the Apple store and check out the difference in iPad and then the iPad Mini. Okay. I'll mess with it. I wonder how big the iPad is versus the iPad Mini. Maybe I can ask. What is the difference between the iPad and the iPad Mini? Let's see. Okay, iPad 10th Gen 2024, 10-inch display. iPad Mini is an 8-inch display. One-handed use, traveling and carrying in small bags. iPad uses A14, iPad Mini uses A15. Similar to the 13. This is similar to the 12. Got it. Rear camera. Okay. No Magic Keyboard support. Can you make calls from an iPad with WhatsApp? Oh, interesting. Okay. Love that. Love that. All right, good to know. Good to know. All right. Do I have a call starting now? No, I don't have a call starting. That's good. So who did I speak to today so far? I spoke to a couple people. Let's see what else I have going on here. Oh, look at that. I got more likes here today. I got Honey, Gary, Rick, Helen. I spoke to Gary. I called Rick, but he didn't pick up, which is fine. Let's go to Helen's profile and see what she's up to. Oh, she's in Nevada, so I'm not going to call her right now. I'm going to X this out. All right, let's see who looked at my likes here. Honey. Ooh, Sully. Let me call up Sully. I wonder if he's still here now. He said he was in New Jersey. Here we go. We got a phone number here. Let's go ahead and call him right now. to check this out here.
Your call
This
has
call
been
will be
forwarded to
recorded for
voicemail.
quality
The person you're
purposes.
trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, it's Joe Applebaum. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Looking forward to connecting with you soon. Let me know if you're still in New Jersey. Okay. Set your page URL. Okay. Even though /Joe's available, I'm just going to put /Joe Applebaum. Okay. That's easy. Oh, this is what I love. I love when people make it super easy like this. This is how you do it. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because this is good. This is how you do it. I'm going to do a snip. Snip, baby. Let's snip this puppy. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to send it to Martha. Bio. Let's see if this can do it. Write me a short bio about Joe for a social profile, please. Oh, that's nice. Done. Then what? Bad user experience. I mean, it's a good user experience from one side, and then there's a bad user experience from the other side. All right, let's just say Joe. Dashboard. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Complete your profile. Where are my social icons? Upload my photo. Photos. Okay. Phone is required. All right, I'll do this later. Oh my God, I'm still recording a Loom? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this, watching me on the computer. If you can, go check out